Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. How are we all doing today? We are back again in a new video reaction. I just want to go through something that I promised that I will discuss, and it's no other than what people are doing or have done. Those of us who claim that we love truth, we are truthful, we are honest, we are spiritualists. We can see, we can see everything, we can predict anything. In fact, we are custodians of our culture and tradition. We don't lie, we don't engage ourselves in criminality, anything lie. No, 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 we are not part of it. You know them. I'm not here to call names, but I want to give me your ear. Let us talk about them in a jiffy. And if you have not subscribed to the channel or liked the video, please do it. This is the right time to do that because we don't want to waste much time. So when the whole katakata started from Finland after declaration, some individuals surfaced on social media. I said I'm not going to call them, but I'm going to mention their names. Sonak Barawa and the Chemaka Jerry, and a few other people that later joined the chorus and started, bombarding the internet with lies and falsehood. Most of us were like, "What's going on?" In fact, we were confused. Some of us, we felt broken. If some of us, were shocked. Like me, I was heartbroken. To be honest, not because I drive any special thing in what is going on or that I don't know that some people will deviate. I do, because people who have led this movement in the past, like PM Mazam Nakano, have made it clear that propagandas and liars are inevitable. You will see them every now and then. And the only thing is that you can see somebody that you don't even expect to be part of that kind of nonsense. You see the person leading, not even be part of, leading the falsehood and lies. So after the declaration, a lot of people begin to fight each other on social media. Then some who claim they are custodians of our cultures and they see the prophet, their prophetess, in fact, they are spiritualists, begin to bomb internet with falsehood, lies, propaganda, and they did not. If every day they will be coming out with it. They used to come out with different falsehood, and they spread it on internet. People bought into that. People, allow themselves to be fed with this kind of nonsense. Today, the same people who told us that PM, is with COS. In fact, COS is the eyes of PM. That COS is everything and all that. That Ogenkere is a criminal and a bandit, a liar. All these things, we somehow you can relate, right? Then they said those things without you knowing that they were eyeing something very dear to them, to achieve something, to be recognized and see as one of the leaders, even though they don't have what it takes. Like some of us say that don't have what it takes, such as charisma, the way he talk, the way he carry himself. I said this before that I cannot imagine myself seeing Oginkere in front of Christiana Amman Paul CNN, taking questions, critical questions, economic questions, and what will be coming out from his mouth. These are, some of us who are kind of, some of us that are not seeing Oginkere as somebody who's supposed to lead because of his character as everything. It's not because we hate him. We actually, it's a sign of love. Why? Because we don't want him to disgrace himself. You understand? Then this broadcast is not about Oginkere, okay? But somehow we're going to relate to him. But it is about those of us that you watching the video have trusted. You love them. In fact, some of them, pretend to be your savior. In fact, they love you so much that they cannot stand on anything lie. And they told you that Oginkere and their group are bad, they are evil and all that. Simply because they know it is true, that we also can relate, that most of those things are true. Not all that comes out from their mouth. They were true, those things are true, and they were pushing it out there on social media for you to understand the truthfulness. And that actually made some of you to fall in love with them. Like, you begin to pay attention to the broadcast, what they're saying, the way what they preach, and what have you. But without you knowing that they have something they want to achieve by doing that thing. Some of them claim they are in cabinet. They know CS very, very well. In fact, one of them actually said that without her, that there's nothing like that there's not like PM winning US. He waged war, which is a lie from pit of hell. We knew how the whole thing started. You may be one of those broadcasting at that point in time, but is it what you said actually give that victory to PM? No. Biafrans are a group of people, are one of the people in the whole worldwide that if you are doing good thing, they will know, they will respect you. If you pretend to do bad thing, they know, they will follow you and they understand everything you are doing. As they're following you, don't think that you are blindfold them, they don't pay attention to what you are doing. Many of us have actually seen some people lying before our eyes, lying in our presence, in their own broadcast, in their own live video. They keep on lying. Now, those people who told us a lot about Ogenkere and their camp, simply because that thing you want to achieve from USB is not coming. In fact, you don't see it manifesting. They jump out and try to attack. If USB do anything now, attack. If USB cough, attack. If they want anything at all, and down they are cooking lies after lies after lies, and they think that you will notice them. They are not meant for you to see. They are this, they are that, and that is not good at all. Do you understand? Everybody needs to understand that these people are not good to you. The earlier you begin to point out what they have done, is better for you. Pay close attention. Pay close attention. They are driving joy in making sure that they brainwash you of something that you know. Those things that you already know that it is true, they want to wash it away from you. Now, some people, some men on ground are coming out saying one of those things, saying one or two things, and believing that you are going to fall. To understand what those people are saying, they claim that their account they know, they have told Biafra to go and put money there, is no longer the account that they need to put money because they failed to achieve what they thought they would achieve easily. You are meaning that they have the symptom of Kaaba in them, because what they wanted to build is Kaaba. Are you getting it? I don't know if you are following what I'm saying. They told you that they are against Kaaba. At the same time, they are inside Kaaba, trying to translate that Kaaba in the USB. That is why somebody will on her live video and start telling you that COS is the one that sold PM. After telling you that COS is the one protecting PM, that PM gave her mandate, gave her everything, that she's doing what she's supposed to do. She was clapping all of a sudden. Then she did not start confessing, to favor Ogenkere. She started to confessing those things, knowing that thing that she called confession are all lies. She understand it. If you doubt me, check when did she start saying what she's saying now, turning against USB? Because of suspension. And the suspension that they gave to her is not that she's have been expelled. Suspension. She couldn't bear it. A homie. How dare you? Insubordination. The same thing that she once criticized Ogenkere camp for doing is what she's doing now, giving you, reasons why she must do that. Some of you are buying into that. I listened to someone that is somehow is not in the cabinet, but he is in one group with her, pretending that that they because they all of them want to lie to everybody at a go. And I will tell you that lie. But let me finish this. that we are neutral. The best thing we need to do now is to protect our land, our land, our land, our land, our land. Good and fine. When you hear that, it sounds nice, isn't it? It sounds very, very nice. But why it is a lie from pit of hell is that they know that our land have been under attack from get-go. That actually made PM, Mass Namaka, PM, to form ESN. Our land has been under attack. Now, our land is under attack, and Biafrans try to do something to prevent it. People like these people who can do anything to maintain relevance, whether people like what they're doing or not, they want to lead you by force. In fact, if you don't allow me to lead you, I will scatter what you are doing. Even though what you are doing is going to help our people to survive, to live, to protect our land, they don't care. So attack, 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 attack. Then the question is, where do you keep your brain? Where do you keep your brain? Some people want to remove your battery to wash your brain away by playing series of videos, concocted videos, trying to lie that US is this and that. They don't sleep anymore to achieve something, because people said, oh, how can you trust you, Awada, you trust you so much, how can you do this? You build and you are destroying. She did not build anything. She was there to gain ground, to become somebody. Now she forgot that you have to possess one or two things before leading. Typical Igbo people. You don't have what it takes, but you want to lead. Even when you have what it takes, you don't want to wait. If you think that you can lead by in a shout at top of your voice is to you are vocal. That's one thing, is to have a very big voice, vocal system. You can sound, your voice is very loud enough. Another thing is for that thing coming out from your voice, from your mouth or your voice, making sense. They are two different things. That you sound like you put your head in an empty drum does not mean that what comes out of your mouth will make sense. All right? It doesn't mean the same thing. They are two different things. Now, the same person is telling you that COS is feeding and sponsoring the Bible. Hi, they matter. People can lie, and they don't have any reserve. Like, this is no gay area for me. No, I must not touch this. No. Each time they want to put their mouth, lie. And their group will come to your comment section and start telling me that you are spreading lie, you are deceiving Biafrans. Deceiving Biafrans by telling you to connect the dots, to pay attention to what is going on. How am I deceiving Biafrans? How? If you actually want our land to be protected like you claim you do, you will not say something that will spoil the minds of those that are going to help you to protect the land. And who are those people? Biafrans abroad, contributing little, and gather it to make something, to achieve something. By the time you start telling them that Ogenkere is bad, is evil, that video is there. Then you told them to follow COS. That video is there. Then you now turn around again and tell them that COS is wrong, that Ogenkere is good. The videos are there. Anybody who is contributing that have brain will calm down and think for himself. The danger from what you are doing is that if that person came out with negative result, like trying to analyze what is happening, and the person is incapable of doing that, and end up with negative result, like, let me just be myself. You have actually contributed in what's happening in our land, because the money is not going to come anymore, because they don't know who to trust to give the money, courtesy of what you have said on your video. Now, when people say that CS is the right channel, we are not only saying that now because we want to go down. No. But for now and for future occurrence, with the cabal that Oginkere and the camp would love to build, and they're translating it now to men on ground, in no time, if you keep on funding and funding that from Oginkere, You are not seeing potential cabal in the USB of Biafran land later. Okay, that's number one. Number two, you are telling Biafran people who may have something to do to offer in future that this criminality, this gang, this kind of thing is allowed, because what you start now is not the same way you're going to translate it to the highest level when the time comes. But if you follow USB where structure is being laid and principle and rule of law are being placed, how the structure that lead to governance is there, not for group like bridge. You're talking about country now. When we say this, some of them will say, then why don't you go and govern your land? Why do you still have intruders in your land? You forgot that a journey of a thousand miles begins with one step, right? It is gradually. You started from bridge, gradual process, until you lay down the foundations and everything. Then you decide to declare Biafra because you have placed everything the way it's supposed to be, which is understandable. Then, after declaration, you need to carry it out and translate it to something bigger. Then, for you to say you are falling back simply means that you are incapable of forming a government or even having a country of your own. Any country that you are calling to recognize you, we see that as number. That is just the fact. Are you willing to allow yourself to be seen in the eyes of people as somebody who are incapable of what you know that you are capable of, simply because you want to please one gang to achieve something? The video of one of the commander trending last week and a new one this week, even as I'm talking to you now, another one is trending now this morning. The same woman and their kinds are already on the net to, trying to uplift that lies and make it look like something. You are trying to, put more fire with lies and falsehood. And the same voice will be the one crying that our land is under siege. Our people are buying, are being buying, our people are being buying, and that. What do you actually think you are doing? Using people's brain as if they don't know what they're doing. Some people love to use your brain to do, play Candy Crush. People love to take their own brothers and sisters for granted. What do you think they will stand to gain by this falsehood? You are castigating serious, thinking that you are castigating her, but you are the number one enemy of the people's freedom. People, as you are shouting that our land is under siege and under siege, you think I don't know that? We all see that. But something must be done to prevent it. And remember, Biafra land is not the Igbo state alone. It is not the Enugu state alone. You don't need to wait until they start massacring people in Abia before start taking care of Abia state. You don't need to start waiting before they commence massacring of people in Anoma before start doing something there. You don't need to wait until they hit Ebonyi state harder more than the way they have hit it, because now Enugu, after Enugu state, Enugu is another place they are coming. After Enugu, then Ebonyi. Anambra is 50-50 because Anambra own is something else. But let me just leave that one. Okay. Then Abia is another place. There, before you know it, you are a gunner. People who live in Akwa Ibom, in Cross River, and all this riverine area, they don't want to hit those areas now because they know what is holding Nigeria as a country is Igbo land. If Igbo, whatever happened in Igbo land is the future of Nigeria. And for you who are claiming that they want Nigeria to stand strong, it's not a joke. Once Fulani people take over Igbo land, then that your one Nigerian will be a. So I used to hear that Nigeria is in Nigerian unity is not negotiable. Coming from people, grandmaster of these people taking your land, that's a truth another day. But if you know, you know. The moment they conquered Igbo land, as they have conquered Igbos politically, then You don't have anything to offer anymore. You are a gunner and you've gone for fun because it's not going to be funny. What CS is telling you is to construct a way that will prevent future occurrence of these people. If you can come together, identify yourself as a government, and work together with people. But this idea of I can do without her, she cannot. She's a nobody. She's a woman. She can't lead me. She's a Olabo Fulani. She's agent of Nigeria. She's agent of Nigeria. We're working to fight against Nigeria. The same thing they told PM, agent of Nigeria. He's a Tinubu boy. He's a P2B boy. He's working against Igbo. He's a Ike Kuremado's boy. Even Mas Nnamdi Kanu's wife, who often come online and start ranting and talking nonsense that Samuel is killing our people. Do you know that after after the arrest of PM, she have not come out and cry out of people being fired in our land? Why? Because this is what they derive joy from. She's seeing herself a potential minister in Nigeria tomorrow. She forgot that the way she loved to wear her long hair, wig and weave on, that women, the moment Fulani take over, she have to convert to Islam, which automatically she will be called Aisha or maybe Bisanati, or that all this Muslim name. Then she will start wearing hijab, and her children will be wearing jump up with his sandra and slippers and rest of them with the longer hair. That's what she wants, as long as she will become minister. This our brother that asked a question in one of the fundraising. I think that was last 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. He asked a very vital question. Tell me what is that you are going to lose when Biafra come, and tell me what you will start to gain if Biafra did not come. That you cannot gain when Biafra come. Simple common sense. People don't want to use it. Anyway, let me allow, because I said that the video don't have to be too long. This is morning broadcast. I don't need to stretch it yet. But which time anybody you see that are broadcasting every now and then, broadcasting, and everything that comes out from her mouth is propaganda and lie, mention one thing that they can offer without propaganda and lie, like educating people on what issue at hand. Nothing like education, but in their own exposition, which is the field of lie and propaganda. In an interval of 2 months, a matured woman, grandmother, I'm not talking about lady, grandmother, is telling you that CS is right and have sense of broadcast to back it up. It's not telling that CS is wrong and having series of broadcast to validate that, which is very funny, very funny. Meaning that what she's trying to tell you is that you yourself watching her, that you are stupid, you are incapable of reasoning, you don't know anything, and she believes that she can lie to you with everything in her and get away with it. Are you going to allow that kind of thing to happen? Will you allow yourself to be taken for a ride? Like you'll be looking like a statue 24/7. And I park a gas in a boot. For how long are you going to do that and use your brain for yourself? Even if you don't know, ask the man. Please, my people, like this video and subscribe to the channel. God bless you all and see you again.